Ooh, I popped the ability too early. Oh crap. Oh crap. I have to wait to get my ability back. Because my... Of course, and monsters come. Oh gosh. What do? I can't do anything. My enchantment isn't helping me out. Can we take it out? No, no, no. Okay, pop the ability. Alrighty guys, we got a game against Bad Hummer. Also a streamer, it looks like, or a content creator. Gonna be a tough match. It's been a little while since I've played Monk. We've decided to go back to Monk and test out this deck here with Trapper. And we're going to be using the Blessing talent instead of Equilibrium. I recently saw this deck being played, and it looked fun. So, shout out to Bean Salad. Bean Salad also streams on Twitch. Not sure if he makes YouTube videos, but I'll link his Twitch profile in the description down below. So I've always hated going up against Meteor, primarily because, well, Max Meteor, primarily because of its last talent. There's a 10% chance that a meteorite could come down when a meteor is merged on their side of the field, and it could come take out one of my monks. Especially when playing Blessing. Blessing's tough because it's one intersection that you are relying on, and if that is the main intersection that gets taken out, it used to not be an issue. You could hit the ability and the ability would pop up a shield, but months ago they removed the shield from Monk. Rest in peace. Ever since then it's been more frustrating to play with Monk, but more challenging at the same time, which I guess can be fun. We're also testing out just a vertical format here in portrait mode for the video recording. Some of the audience members, you've mentioned that you'd prefer vertical. I think it's about maybe 30 to 40% of people say they prefer a video in vertical mode. So we'll test it out here. All right, looking at equipment. Don't have to worry about too much, though it is really solid equipment. Bottom row, we do have a dual tile there. We have our Amulet and a Zeus tile. So I believe we're going to be going for that one down there. I think that's the best move right now. I'll see if I can link Bad Hummer, his their YouTube channel, in the description as well. There's more and more content creators now, which is really good to see. It means the game is growing and it's becoming more popular. So I love seeing that. That Max Frost is super annoying. Just constantly throwing the ice balls at us. The only thing that would make this deck more annoying is if it was a Necromancer deck. And we've played plenty of those recently. Even though Mari is a pain in the butt too to play against, with all the monsters, the blob monsters that she can spawn, I would much rather play against Mari than a max level Necromancer. In the past, the majority of the time we've played Equilibrium, which is the right side talent for level 9 Monk. This time we're going with left side Blessing, as I mentioned earlier, where we want to merge as many of the monks to gain additional stacks and buffs for the intersection Monk. I think it's a 2 or 3% increase in damage. In the past, I've never played Monk with Trapper, so this is going to be interesting to see how much of the ability Trapper can contribute to taking down the shield for the monsters that are coming out, or bosses. Also, something different that I'm not typically using is Novice. So the right side, level 13 talent. Novice allows for a monk to be spawned when merging another monk. So we'll see it here, we'll show it here in the next little bit. But it does help in situations where, in this case, where I'm not shooting to get a full board, where I would be with Equilibrium. This one here, when I pop the ability, not only am I gaining the buffs there when merging monk, but it's also going to be spawning a monk for me, which can help if ever I'm stuck and not able to merge something. To some extent at least. We'll show you here. Once we get to the point if we need to use that. But interested to see how far we can get with this deck. I've been playing Genie a lot on ladder because it's really the only thing that can compete as I'm pushing to get past 7k. So as much as I want the game to be fun and I want to push for trophies, it's extremely difficult with Monk going up against Riding Hood or other Genie decks. Extremely difficult. Alright, we took out Monkey King pretty quick. Still worried about him merging meteors and a meteorite getting sent over to our side of the board. These matches can take a really long time too because of Portal Mage. Portal Mage just constantly teleports monsters back. Not to mention all the monsters that get teleported over to our side of the map. But it just prolongs the game so much. As you can see, all those monsters on their side just got teleported back to the beginning of the path. So if it's constantly doing that, especially when there's no time limit with the bosses, obviously every wave you've got, what, 30, 40, 50 seconds. As time goes down, the wave will end no matter what. But when the bosses are out, it can take an additional, 30 seconds to a minute before the opponent can take those out with this type of meteor deck. Pop our ability, take out Tribunal without any issues. I always forget with Frost too. Frosty's got Icy Path, it looks like, where it's not only going to speed up the monsters on our side by quite a bit, but it's also going to eliminate mana that we have, which I think is the talent that he's running. I honestly haven't been noticing, but we do have max Mage Robes, which helps with the mana. Or I guess it takes away from his mana. Okay, with this one, we've got to be really careful. Hopefully I'm not careless when it comes to popping my ability too soon. But if we pop it too soon, we've got Dark Priest coming up. Really would suck to have a card land on our main intersection. Oh, and there we go. Awesome. So, because that monk was only a tier 3, he's dead. And now we don't have an intersection. And we're kind of screwed. Okay, good. We got that back. I was a little worried there. Just goes to show how vulnerable monk can be. Especially when you only have one intersection you're working with. So we have 47 buffs on that main intersection monk right now. I like 47. Obviously we want to have higher. Okay, so he's playing the other level 9 talent for Frost, where it is not taken away from our mana, but it pauses and delays the bosses from using their abilities for, I believe it's 3 seconds? And then it can be prolonged an additional second, so 4 seconds total. So I believe Frost and Banshee are the only ones that can do that. Bombardier used to be able to. Sucks that they took that from him. Was probably one of the strongest common cards because of that ability. But ever since then, it's just been Banshee and Frost. So Frost, when using its ability, it can pause or delay that for 4 seconds. But Frost, you would need to merge a Frost that has a snowflake on it. Okay. Cool. We're still in the clear. We've been having a lot of Dark Priests coming up for some reason. I feel like every wave we've had a Dark Priest where there's been 2 monsters. Okay, so there's the example there. We popped our ability. We merged out because the board was full. We knew that the monk would be placed there where we had previously had a monk in the intersection. Really the only thing that sucks is it's shifting the additional orbs to be 2 different monks as opposed to just the intersection monk, because as we merge it, it takes away from the intersection. But that's okay. Helps us to organize our board a bit better. Oh look, Dark Priest again. Weird. We still got to get more merges, but at least we can get rid of those. Oh. At least we can get rid of the level 4 swords just to make a level 5. That's cool. Oh gosh. Okay, we'll pop our ability here. Worried about Tribunal a bit. Just with how many monsters he's got popping out here. We've got all the monsters coming from Portal Mage as well as Mari. So our board is just getting filled up here, our pathway. Ooh, I popped the ability too early. Oh crap. Oh crap. I have to wait to get my ability back. Because my... Of course, and monsters come. Oh gosh. What do? I can't do anything. My enchantment isn't helping me out. Can we take it out? No, no, no. Okay, pop the ability. Why? Why is that a thing? Why? Okay, we almost just lost the game because of a Dark Priest. Gosh, man. Of all the places where the cards could have dropped, falls on our main intersection monk, and we had to pop the ability before Tribunal. No. That's okay. We'll be okay. Just keep going. Okay, Trapper, work your magic here. I usually don't have Trapper in here, but let's get rid of that. We're gonna take out those bosses real quick. Bedlam, not an issue. Luckily we had our Zeus ability right in time. But Bedlam flips him. Portal Mage though. Portal Mage just keeps teleporting everything back to the beginning. And he's taking it out. Thought for a minute that we were going to win right there, but I got my hopes up too soon. Oh, crap. Yeah, whenever we get that ice block on our main intersection, Monk, it just stacks up so many monsters on the path. We got Monkey King coming up, which could be really bad. At least it's just Gorgon and Tamer after that. But still, Monkey King can wreck us. Oh, good. So he hits just the right side of our board. And we're good. So we just have to worry about meteorites hitting us now. Man, that Dark Priest still. Why? Of all the places it could have landed, that last wave. We would have been totally fine, right? But of course we have 2 hearts missing now. We're down to just our last heart. I think he's dead right now, though. Yep, he's done. Good game. Gorgon does it. Gorgon's the one that takes out these types of decks. Good game. All right, let's see. 2.7 billion. Of course, we did so much more than them.